earlier on Saturday. For more, we're joined by Middle East reporter for The Times, Bel Trew. She joins us from Cairo. Bel, what's the latest on this situation?
Well, from what we can understand from police sources, so this isn't the official death toll, at least 54 police officers were killed, including 20 officers and 34 conscripts on the Al-Wahd al-Bahariya road southwest, about 135 kilometers southwest of Cairo. Now, among the dead are included 2 police brigadier generals, a colonel, and 10 lieutenant colonels, so that's senior members of staff. It's unclear exactly what happened, but it appears that they were ambushed by heavily armed militants after they were acting on a tip-off. They were apparently trying to find a militant desert camp in the middle of the desert, and they were basically fired upon. What we can understand is they were unable to call in backup or any air cover from the military. Their weapons may have been stolen, and the militants may have been able to kidnap and kill several police forces. So at the moment, it's really unclear about what happened, but definitely police sources are saying essentially that they were the subject of a horrible ambush in the middle of the desert, and they essentially weren't able to call in backup.
But would it be accurate to say that the threat posed by jihadists in Egypt is reaching new heights?
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is the single largest death toll. I mean, if we go with the unofficial death toll, the single largest death toll since July 2015, when nearly 50 members of the security forces were killed by militants in North Sinai, which is really the heartland of these jihadi groups, including the Islamic State. Now, since then, we've basically seen a steady increase of attacks, not just against the security forces, but against Christians. There have been a number of bombings in cathedrals and in churches across the country, and also targeting foreigners. Of course, we had the 2015 Islamic State bombing of a Russian passenger jet. So definitely the militants here are exploiting the breakdown in security in areas like North Sinai and increasingly near the border with Libya, which of course is a country in the middle of many security issues. And what they're basically doing is exploiting this to be able to continue their activities and up their attacks against security forces. So it's worrying times here in Egypt for everyone.
Worrying times in Egypt. Bel Trew, reporter for The Times. Thank you so much for speaking to us on France 24.